we're in an era right now where we don't know who owns the things that we consume, the media that we consume. So here's the story. I was on social media this weekend, and I saw a post on WorldStarHipHop.com. And I'm gonna make sure that I get this right. I saw a post on WorldStarHipHop.com, and in that post on WorldStarHipHop.com that said this woman sent $2,000 back as a birthday gift because she knows her worth. But the real question is, like, who's behind the message, right? Because I looked at this post, I'm like, it showed like an Apple Cash post of $2,000 going back and all that kind of stuff. And I jumped on there and said, does anybody know, like at the end of the day, if this is a real message, and could this message be used to gaslight black people and cause division in the black community? So the first thing that I did is I said, well, all right, that's WorldStar Hip Hop. But who owns WorldStar Hip Hop? Because I remember Q, the owner and founder of WorldStar Hip Hop, passed away in 2017. But did you know that in 2019, MediaLab AI acquired WorldStar Hip Hop? And they've owned it since then. And MediaLab AI is owned by a guy named Michael Hayward. And they also own Kick and Genius and other media platforms. So you got to understand, like, we're at a point right now that before we even believe what we're listening to or looking at on social media, who's behind the messaging? That's why when we talked about the T app earlier, in earlier episodes, it's like, yo, is this used as a propaganda machine? And a lot of people on my comment, because I commented on WorldStar, and I'm like, yo, and they were like, Isaac, like, you're right. I never thought about it like that. Like, because the name was like goofy. The name was like Kavan. Like, I know my worth, Kavan, and it's real N-words out there that are going to show, that are going to give me the bag. I'm like, what does that do except pit black men and black women against one another? And it's on WorldStarHipHop.com. And you don't even know. I was like, you can't even tell if the message is real or not. Right. So we got to figure out if we're being gaslit by, a community to keep us divided.
I mean, historically, we can go back years, right? Mm-hmm. We are the only community that will be shown, with arguing against each other, right? We don't see any other community take part in it the way we do, right? We're put on radio shows, blasting each other. We're put on TV shows, blasting each other, and it's gone back decades. Unfortunately, this is nothing new. I think this is a situation where just the medium has changed. What's your take on it as a founder?
Yeah, but that's scary because now it's like millions of people seeing this at one time.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about this as like, this is a form of propaganda. Yeah. Because again, it's like, I don't see on any of these other sites, so-and-so white woman sends back $2,000 because she knows her worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to understand, like, we're being gaslit and pit against one another a lot of times with content.
Have you listened to, this is higher level, I guess, Vince Staples' Summertime 06?
Oh.
There's this constant theme throughout the album, and the other albums he has, there was one called, I forget, there was another one album where he had, but he has this constant theme of like, white people or whoever is watching black people fight each other or whatever for entertainment. So at certain times during the album, like it's a radio theme album, like, oh, this violence in the hood that I grew up in, it's entertainment, it's on TV, you don't have to experience it. And to me, you're mentioning like they're pitting us against each other. It's entertainment. It's like, oh, look at them, they're so rowdy, they're so they're so different. Mm-hmm. And it's like you're watching animals in a cage trying to fight each other, and you're like, man, this is so crazy, this is so entertaining. So a lot of the media that we generate, you think about like Real Housewives, or you think about, social media posts, like, oh, of course the black community is like that. And I know they talked about it a lot on Boondocks as well. Mm-hmm. So it's just disappointing to see stuff like that because it's distorting reality and giving people a picture of the community that's not real.
It's hard to, I look at things, I research before I react. And that's what we need to start doing. We need to start researching before we react. So before you see the viral post or the meme online, do some research first. Before you react, research. Because anything that you see, like who did this? Who are these people? That's what I say. That's what I say. Show me the person, the real human beings that actually had this conversation. Like, where did this text message come from? And how did WorldStar Hip Hop get it? Because WorldStar Hip Hop posted it. It's like they posted it. So where did y'all get this from? Or did y'all just make this up to get people arguing in the comments?
Show me the receipts.
we live in the hate economy, for sure. I mean, we talk about this all the time. While conflict, unfortunately, drives engagement, we as people are naturally attracted to conflict and division, right? We talked about that. That's how Donald Trump won the election. He created. That's how Adolf Hitler got so powerful in Germany. They pointed towards an enemy, and everybody rallied around that. So
looking at right now, just to say one time, MediaLab AI is a company that owns WorldStar HipHop, but they also own Imager, Kick, Whisper, DatPiff, Amino, and Genius. And so you got to understand, like, who's behind these platforms in ownership, and we gotta research before we react, because it's causing a lot of problems. And it also made me think about, again, how easy it is to sometimes trigger our community. I know Black community has been through so much trauma, but we also kind of just, again, have to stop and think, where did this come from? And so now with AI, that got me thinking about, when I saw this post, it just got me thinking about, coupled with AI, now you can have somebody make the video like, I am the person in this video that sent this.
Yep.
And so the world that we're living in is drastic about the change, but I predict, again, that there will be a counter movement against AI, that there will be a reality movement. Like, I do not want social media filled with a whole bunch of AI generated content. If somebody got their ass whooped, I want it to be a real fight. If somebody's telling a joke, I want to be a real joke. If somebody almost got attacked by a bear, I want it to be the real part that really happened. And that I don't want people to manufacture, all these adrenaline moments or these exciting things for us.
Authenticity is the name of the game.
Yeah, we're going to be real around here. Fan base is where reality is going to be.
We're in like a war for the truth, basically.
Yeah, why you coming up with these bars? Yeah, a war for the truth. I'm saying, Sam Foster got bars.
There's a reason he's running for mayor.
There's a reason he's running for mayor. Sam Foster got bars, ladies and gentlemen.